What's up, sports fans? It's your man D Bats. My sports talk. All right, man, check it out. We got upsets. We talking upsets, potential upsets this week. Maybe they can happen, maybe not. Some interesting, some interesting little fights we have going on this weekend. Maybe some names some of you guys may not be familiar with. Some of them actually hell, I'm not familiar with them as well. But with that being said, we do have some quite interesting fights this weekend coming up, and some that I think, at least by betting odds and such, that the odds of who's winning, I believe that they could be upsets, and it's quite a few of them. One of them that I'm going to talk about today, and we'll talk about that last, of course. It's not actually happening this month. It's happening next month. Thought I just decided I want to talk about that fight today as well. Link in the chat for anybody who want to come join the panel. First in the building, Hamish Lester says XLDBC, man. Shout out to you, Hamish, but no LDBC here. Unknown Solution in the building. What's good? He said, sorry, this guy keeps talking about you. Oh, it's fine. Bro, it's fine. And don't nobody time him out either. Let him talk. I don't want no one timing people out. Because coincidentally, that's what the LDBC used to do. We don't do that here on Speaking My Sports Talk, and never have, Hamish. Doesn't seem any kind of like there's any familiarities here, Hamish. Also, the LDBC were biased. We show biases here, Hamish. So just stick around, Hamish. You'll see how it goes here. Stick around. So I put him in the bin. Nah, don't tire him out no more, man. Because actually, I'm getting ready to start snatching a lot of people's wrenches, bro. I'm not getting on any of you guys for Hamish. I actually asked some people to give Hamish a timeout yesterday because it's kind of disrupting the live. But outside of that, though, I don't really feedback. Sorry. I don't really want to put people in timeout, man. Like, people can say what they want. Y'all just remember, everybody with my wrenches, with the wrenches. If it don't offend me, don't put them on timeout. They can say whatever they want. If Hamish wants to be an idiot, then Hamish, you idiot. You can be an idiot. He's not going to get timed out for being an idiot. Let him be an idiot in peace. Oh, man. So anyway, 2JZ, what's good? LFA had a Nazi racist on his stream. Let him call smoke and P-box it the N-word. He didn't say shit. Some Nazi. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, those guys are wild over there, bro. That's why I haven't really been over there to indulge or participate in their gathering. You know what I mean? IBT in the building. Salute, D-Jeff. I sent you a long ass message on Twitter. I didn't realize how long it was. Oh, I'm gonna check it out. I hadn't even been on Twitter in a second. Okay, I see it. Yeah. No worries, bro. I get the same way. I just get to write the next day. I'm like, holy shit, I didn't know I wrote this much. Yeah, it's all good. Takes one to know one, IBT. I'm cool with it. No problems. Nice, man. All right, guys. So look, let's start talking about these fight. Hamish, watch and learn how we do it over here. Exactly. Let them know, Toby. Sit back and pay attention, Hamish. My man Samuel Wild, though. Look, let me tell you guys, man. This kid, y'all watch this kid. You're gonna be up on the scenes, taking him out. Right now, he moving up. He in the amateurs right now. He doing this thing. But hey, this is the dude that I was posting on my Twitter. All you guys have seen on my Twitter. This Sam right here. Sam is an inspiring boxer, and he's good, man. He's good. Kids getting the fundamentals, the techniques down, and he's dedicated to the sport. You know what I mean? You guys seeing how I had him out there. He's just chilling with the boys, just shadow boxing, It's that level of dedication that creates champions. So you guys watch out for my man Sammy Wild. We're gonna see him cheering on. Look at the WBC, IBF, WBO. Let's do it, Sam. Let's get it, fam. Let's get it. All right, so look, let's start with these fights, bro. And potential upsets this week. Now, Vincent Feigenbutz, okay, is fighting Jamal Sadi. Now, of course, Vincent Feigenbutz is favorite to win that fight. He beat Jack Coakley. Oh wow, he beat Jack Coakley. But Vincent Feigenbutz fought mostly domestic fighters, and same thing with his opponent in this fight, Sadi. And honestly, guys, I was doing study on it. Now it could be an upset here. This is the first one. It's not really a big fight. Like I said, some of these names you guys might not even realize or know about these guys, but these are the fights that's coming on this weekend. Going to be on some undercards, and Feigenbutz is favorite to win this fight. But for any of you guys maybe gambling out there, you may want to look at the bets on that fight. Might be an opportunity to make a little cash on that fight there because this guy Sadi, he could beat Feigenbutz. Feigenbutz is not a great boxer. You get a plus 400 if you bet Sadi by decision. So it's not like you even got to pick knockout or anything. But at a plus 400, guys, that's 4-1. So might be something to look at there. When I was looking at these two fights, let me drop this link in the chat. Carlos Mendoza in the building. What's good with you, my man? See you out there, Carlos. All right, IBTC, I sent you the rough draft to the entire Harry Potter. Oh shit! I almost my daughter read the whole fucking series, fucking books and like Bibles. She read them all too. Quite amazing. My oldest daughter, not the younger one. The younger one, the 10-year-old, she's actually read a few of those books as well, which is amazing to me because I haven't read any, but I've seen a lot of the movies though. But anyway, IBT, click that link too and come join me, bro. You do good. And Sam, you good to come up here too. Anybody can click that link. But I don't know, IBT, I know you can talk with me on some of these guys that people have not heard about because we actually have those guys in the prediction league. So you may know some of them about some of these fights. So come on up and join the discussion if you got time, fam. But back to Vincent Feigenbutz and Jamal Sadi. Again, the thing. Okay, so with this fight, guys, here's what I noticed. Sadi doesn't have a lot of power. I will say that. And if he beats Feigenbutz, it's definitely going to be on the cards. Now, a lot of people are expecting Feigenbutz to stop this guy Sadi, but when I was doing field study on it, it appears he has a decent chin and he has pretty good movement. He may not be the easiest target for Vincent Feigenbutz. And Vincent Feigenbutz is not the greatest boxer. He has power, guys. Don't get me wrong. This guy Feigenbutz does have power, but he's not the greatest boxer at all. And when I was looking at this fight, it's just one that and pretty much this is for a lot of you gamblers out there because this fight is on the cards. That's why I wanted to talk about this. And they have, like I said, they have Vincent Feigenbutz favorite at a minus 235 and Jamal Sadi, at plus 185. But when you go into the bets, guys, there's a lot of prop bets and things like that. Like imagine Sadi knocks Feigenbutz out between the rounds of 10 and 12. That's a plus 3,300, guys. But you get 33 bucks for $1 if you was to bet that and win. And that's the odds against this guy. But when I looked at the fight, I could see him pulling off like a split decision or a majority decision against Feigenbutz. He'd not get stopped. You know what I mean? Because of his movement, he throws enough punches. And like I said, Feigenbutz is powerful, but I don't look at him as the best boxer. And he doesn't transition his weight really well either. for what I seen. But IBT, I know that this fight is on our card uh, this week for the prediction league. So I know you looked at this fight a little bit. What do you think about what I have to say about a potential upset? Because today I'm just talking about potential upsets for this weekend's card. We're gonna go over them and talk about them. What do you think about that Feigenbutz and Sadai fight?
Yeah, so for that one, I actually didn't really, um, you know, like most of these are pretty easy for me sometimes, but this one was just that right kind of, I haven't watched a lot of their fights combined with the fact that, you know, maybe not the highest quality opponents. Both of
Right.
these guys have lost against, the guys they've stepped up against, Jack Colke for Saidi, and then Feigenbutz recently lost to Caleb Platt, and he had a good win streak, but before that he lost to um, De Carolis, something like that,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
2016. I forget. Let me pull up their box rec. But one thing I was noticing with Feigenbutz is his 3 losses have all come by KO, and of his 31 wins, 28 have come by KO. Right. So I
Right.
was thinking, Jack Cole. He's Saidi's lost to Jack Colke, but Jack Colke doesn't really have a lot of power. Maybe
Yep.
Feigenbutz will be able to beat him just because he's too strong. He's a big guy. I picked Feigenbutz by decision, but I could definitely see him losing because this is just kind of one of those fights, coming off of a loss as well, a TKO loss. You don't know what kind
Right.
of condition Feigenbutz is in. Uh, yeah,
And
this
and,
one
and
this one was hard for
Feigenbutz
me.
and Feigenbutz, he floats some of his punches sometimes, bro. He's quite sloppy, you know. And I noticed this Sadai. Well, you didn't do the film study, but I did a little study a couple of the fights, and I noticed this Sadai has pretty good movement, so he's not going to be an easy target for Feigenbutz. And neither of them have been stopped, so we could assume that Feigenbutz may have the power to rough him up and stop him, but we don't know where his chin is yet. And if he doesn't, then I think he could get beat in a, like I said, split majority decision. Both of these guys are not high level fighters. So, but Sam, what's up with you, fam? How you been doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Oh, I'm great, bro. You know, doing my thing, doing my thing.
Wait, what do you? Are we talking about boxing or?
Yeah, yeah. The fights this weekend. I'm just talking about possible upsets, potential
Yeah.
upsets. And this first fight, I was talking about Vincent Feigenbutz fighting Sadai, and he's favorite to win this fight. But like I was saying, Jamal Sadai, he has good movement, and Vincent Feigenbutz is not the premier boxer. You know what I'm saying? So uh, for anybody who like to lead bets or something like that, it might be a good fight to look at because I think that Sadai could upset him.
Yeah,
Yep.
this can be good fights.
Oh yeah, it's some pretty decent fights. Like I said, they might not be the highest level of fights, guys, but they're
Yeah, but any
competitive
fight is good.
enough. Yeah, competitive enough where like the guy that's favorite could lose the fight. So next fight, IBT. The next fight is the Jack Copley fight. Did you look at that any IBT?
Yeah, yeah. That one I picked Colke, but that one is also a fight where he could get upset. Um, Abass Baraou, he's a decent fighter, undefeated fighter. He's got a solid KO ratio. I don't think he stops Colke, but
No, no, me either.
yeah, Colke to me has always been a fighter who no one looks good against, but he doesn't really look good against anyone either. You know what I mean?
Right, right, exactly. Now, which is a perfect example was the Feigenbutz. But look, check this out now. The fact that you said you picked Colque is why I have him on this list because he's actually the underdog. I think he could win too. And
Is
so
he the
that's why
underdog?
he's the underdog.
Huh. Weird.
Right. Well, now, not too weird, my friend, because if you go take a peek at the prediction league, I didn't pick it. And this was before I looked at the odds, bro. I always do my predictions before the odds because I don't want it to taint my gambling. You know what I'm saying? So I always do my predictions first. And when I looked at the odds, Vegas got my guy, the one that I picked in the league up top as well. So interesting. But here's the thing. Just like you said, Colque never looks impressive. and I got to be honest, in his wins, he never looked so impressive. It's clear that he doesn't pack a wallop. I'm not saying that he's pillow fisted, but he ain't going in there really knocking too many people out. You know what I mean? The thing with his opponent, Abass, I don't know how to say his last name, but he's got skills. He doesn't have a great amount of pop either. He's not knocking everybody out, but he has good movement and he has fast hands. And this is where I think he's going to give Colque problems because Colque's not fast. He's not a quick puncher. He'll get beat to the punch. I think he's going to get beat to the punch too often. And this guy Abass is going to pull off probably a unanimous decision. I think, split decision in the league.
Yeah,
I think I put him by split decision in the league. But from what I see, he may be able to pull off a unanimous decision. And then, that's how I see the fight. But this could be the upset fight. And the fact that you picked Colque, that actually confirms it for me, that this could be an upset fight, which is why I have this one on the card. IBT guys are sharp. This dude is sharp. He's got a sharp eye. And he picked Colque. Now, this wouldn't be the first time that we picked opposite fighters. I mean, it won't be the last time. But it's been times that he's been right. There's been times that I've been right. But I'm telling you guys, he's got a sharp eye. So if he says Jack Colque could win this fight, for the gamblers out there, this may be another fight that you want to look at. Because I believe that Colque could win this fight too. Both of these guys, again, they're not the highest level fighters. And when you get these type of situations, you get a plus 450. A plus 450, guys, for Jack Colque to win by decision. Oh, just by decision. Now check this
450?
out. 450.
What the hell, man?
Yes, just for him. If you pick for him to win by decision, it's a plus 450. Now, if for some reason Jack Colque wore Abass down and knocked him out in the 12th round, it's a plus 10,000, dog. So, so that's something that you guys might want to look at. But I doubt Colque is going to be knocking anybody out. But a plus 10,000, that's funny.
Yeah.
But he's definitely the underdog. And Sam, you know anything about Colque or Abass? I know you busy in the gym, bro.
No, I think Abass is going to win. That's what I
Good
think.
pick. I think so too.
Yeah.
He's really quick, man. He's got really fast hands, and
yeah, I'm pretty sure he has a amateur career as well. In the amateur scene, I think so.
Yeah, see, you probably know a lot more about his amateur career than I do because I hadn't followed him there.
I think he had like 30 something amateur fights.
Okay.
So the experience might, and he's undefeated, so he goes in there probably more confident.
Right. And Colque is not the most dangerous fighter. Like, this is not a guy, in my opinion,
he's not going to
go in there worried about getting knocked out by. You know what I mean?
Yeah. To Sam's point, he was a medalist in the World Championships in 2017 and the European Championships. He got gold in 2017. So he's a solid fighter, like I'm saying. I wouldn't blame you for picking Abass over Jack Colque. I just think he might edge out a close decision. Even versus Derevyanchenko, which was about a year ago. He had Derevyanchenko in a very close fight. I thought Derevyanchenko won 7-5. But to look at what Derevyanchenko, how he performed against the likes of Daniel Jacobs and Triple G, it's kind of funny to think that he had a similar score in terms of victory. Similar rounds won versus Jack Colque and Triple G. Very, very far apart in most people's eyes in terms of actual skill level, definitely in accomplishments. But he's just one of those guys who gives some of the higher up guys some trouble, but doesn't quite have enough skills to give the lower guys like a dominant victory. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. Hey, Sakib, what's up, my friend? You say hello, just dropping by, but no time to stay. That's all right, fam. I appreciate you dropping by, Sakib. Hey, everybody, make sure y'all hit that like for me if you like what you're hearing. Not forcing it on you. Nick Harmer in the building. What's good with you, Nick? Appreciate you coming through, my man. Carlos Mendoza said, I jumped off for a sec, come back on all I see. Yeah. No. Yeah, don't worry about them, Carlos Mendoza. Let them have their fun. They ain't bothering me. They troll along. Y'all don't time them out, man. Unless they say something racist or something, don't time them out. Let them have fun. All right. Anyway, so yeah, that was the next fight, guys, that I want to talk about. And I do think, like, IBT, this is one where we're opposite. You got Koke, I got Abass, and either of those guys can win, to tell you the truth. Now, here's a real interesting fight, guys. Two older guys, too, right? Caleb Truax and Alfredo Angulo. Now, who you got for that one, IBT? Wasn't that on our card?
Yeah, I think it was. I do them sometimes. Some weeks I'll do them day by day.
It's the last one. It's the last fight, actually.
Yeah. So I haven't actually put in my official prediction yet. It's insane that Angulo is still fighting to me. I thought he was past it when Canelo fought him, and now he's probably coming off of a career best win in Peter Quillen.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of Peter Quillen.
Yeah.
He beat the hell out of Peter Quillen. And so, guess what? Alfredo Angulo is the underdog fan to Caleb Truax. I don't understand the bookies on this one, guys. I don't understand the odds makers on this one. But I'm picking Angulo to stop Truax, fam. Truax? I don't know, man. What do you think, IBT? Am I seeing this like way wrong? Because when we think about if Angulo can keep fighting, I think about Truax should have retired maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. Like, that's how I look at Caleb Truax. So, and then what we just seen Angulo do to Peter Quillen, right?
Yeah.
Put Truax in there with Peter Quillen. I think Peter Quillen has another show like he had before the Angulo fight, right? So I don't know, man. Like, this underdog really gets me, and I'm like, bro, not only am I picking this one in the prediction league, but I'm putting some money on this one tonight too, bro. I'm gonna put this one in the parlay because I think Angulo's gonna. I think he's definitely gonna win this fight, but I think he may stop him, bro. Caleb Truax's chin is out the window, fam. It's gone.
Yeah, I mean, he barely squeaked past his last opponent, who wasn't anyone's standout. I don't even remember his name. And then before the Peter Quillen fight got stopped because of the headbutt, I thought he was losing. So I would pick Alfredo Angulo in this fight, to be honest. As weird as that is to say, to just say that out loud.
Yeah. Because it's the opponent. It's like the opponent is like, this is crazy, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I was like, these fights this weekend is interesting. They're interesting fights because we don't have the marquee fighters. But we actually, look, these could be some really exciting cards, guys. I'm not even lying to you. Because that's how close, like, the level of competition. Or it could be some really bullshit cards. It could go either way with this. Sam, you know anything about Angulo and Truax?
I haven't really watched any of the fights. I just know about them, but I think that I'm not gonna give a prediction because I don't really watch their fights.
Smart man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, fam. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right. So go ahead, Sam. Go ahead.
Just from like looking at like their records and stuff, I think Truax might have a chance, even though you guys are saying otherwise.
All right. Well, see, I think like when you account for the opponents and, like you said, the record and everything, Truax they've had comparable opponents. They've had both tumultuous careers though, and it really seems to me like both of these guys are at the end of their freaking ropes, but. I just think that Truax may be a little more gone than. Let me tell you guys something. Look here. So when you open up the books, here's how crazy this is, guys. Check this out. When you open up the books for this fight, for decision, both of them are at a plus. That's
really
crazy.
Wait, really?
I swear to you, not, bro. Look,
What
let me
the
share the
hell?
screen. Let me share the screen so y'all can see this. It's so crazy because Truax's favorite, one minus 170, and Gulo is coming in at Angulo's coming in at a plus 140, right? But when you look at decision to win by decision, both of them are at a plus to win by decision. This tells you, y'all can see this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here we go. Up here, Caleb Truax, he's favorite, minus 170. Alfredo Angulo 140. But look, Caleb Truax to win decision or technical draw, plus 170. Alfredo Angulo by decision, plus 320.
Wait, D, can you move the comment?
Okay. Yeah, there it is.
What the hell?
Yeah, there you go. Let me pull that up some. Yeah, right there at the bottom. Caleb Truax by decision at plus 170, and then a
Why?
plus 300
But
for.
what is this? What is this based off of?
I don't know, but if you think about it, you can't lose either way. This is one that I will put both of these guys in on a parlay, guys. Like you put both of these guys in on a parlay ticket for the decision, and you can't lose because one of them will win, right? Depending on
Yeah.
the other picks on your parlay ticket. But it increases either parlay ticket because they're both at a plus. And that's crazy. That's one of the few times I've ever seen that. So I would say with that fight, and Gulo is definitely the underdog. And if you would make a bet, it definitely would be Angulo by decision because it's a plus 320, which is and he can win that
I might
fight.
have to do that, man. I don't even gamble on these. That just seems like a free win. Like they're handing out money. I'm
Oh,
down.
I got something special. I got something special for you guys at the end of this. I'm going to put together a dollar parlay. Okay. And I'm going to show you guys right here on my site because I do it and a dollar and it'll show you what it can get. We could probably end up winning like 60 something bucks, 70 something dollars off of a dollar, $1. So it'd be pretty interesting. But yeah, Angulo and Truax. So I say Angulo could pull off that upset, guys. But let's move to the next fight that I thought that, could potentially be an upset here. And I don't know if you guys know much about these guys, but Joe Hughes and Sam Maxwell. Now, they both too early fighters. Did you do anything with that fight yet, IBT?
No. I gotta check that one out right now. Like I was saying, I do the. Sometimes I'll do them all during the week, but
Right.
other times I'll just do them the day before.
Right. So both of these guys got a lot to learn. Okay. And to me, it's a 50-50 fight, right? And they both have flaws that plays into the other one. So that's just simply put why I put Joe Hughes could upset him. Not anything I will bet here, guys. I will stay away from it because it's two younger fighters, but they do have Sam Maxwell favored at a minus 185, and Joe Hughes is coming in at a plus 150. So he's the underdog, but I don't really want to waste too much time on this fight. Not really big names. Both of them are just inspiring young boxers. But check the fight out. These fights too are the UK fights. It starts too. But y'all check that fight out. It might be a pretty exciting fight because both of these young guys like to swing, and that makes fights exciting. So let's just jump to this next fight that I have. Sonny Edwards fight. And Sonny Edwards, guys, let me show you guys. I'm gonna share this one. Because this one was, oh shit. Sorry about that, Sam. This one was shocking to me when I saw this. And I don't know, for you gamblers out there, you might be able to win something on this dog. I can lie that because oh damn. Yeah, that's funny. Look at that. I put the wrong screen share up. That's us talking now. All right, let me switch this. Yeah, that's funny. All right, let me put the right one up, guys. All right, there it is. The boxing odds. Coincidentally, this is the site I use too for all you guys that don't know. This is the site I lay my little bets on. But look, check this out though. So check this out. So Sonny Edwards. Sonny Edwards is a minus 750. Bro, Sonny Edwards is. I like him. He's got potential. But the dude Thomas Essomba, he's a domestic level fighter. I think I can't remember what country he's from. I think somewhere Cuba or Brazil. What'd you say, Sam?
He's from Cameroon, I think.
Cameroon, okay. But I was just watching him fight, right? And again, I like Sonny Edwards. Don't get me wrong, but I think they may be overhyping Sonny Edwards a little bit. And Sonny had a tough fight in his last fight. And this dude, Thomas, he has fast hands. He has fast hands, and he fights pretty well on the inside. I've seen Sonny get a little sloppy in there on the inside often, right? This can be a really interesting fight. And let me open this up, guys, because if he's at a plus 475, I'm going to tell you something. I think that you could definitely make some money on him. So check it out. So, and Bosa to win by decision or technical draw is a plus 1,000 guy. Plus 1,000. And I think that this could possibly happen. I'm definitely going to put this on my ticket. I think if y'all can see that there, I do have, does that pop up? That little thing I put at the bottom? Oh, no, that didn't pop up. But I do have Sonny Edwards in the prediction league. But man, a plus 1,000, that's kind of big there. And just from what I've seen in the fight, you haven't looked into that fight. You said not yet, right? IBT. You there, IBT? He must be doing something. But anyway.
Sorry, I didn't realize my mic was muted. Yeah,
okay.
I was looking at the box track right now. I was looking at just a little bit of footage, and just reviewing the scorecards for his last fight. And I do remember he got dropped in his last fight, and the guy he beat has a decent record, 9-1, something like that. But that guy's record's kind of padded. You know what I mean? Like his loss is to a guy that's 10-48, 10-50. So, I mean, yeah, I think Sonny Edwards will win the official decision, just because I can't really see. I think he'd have to get knocked out, and I don't think the other guy's gonna knock him out. But this is the odds are terrible. I'm saying. I don't think
the odds
they're
are
accurate.
ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't think they represent the actual fight well enough.
Well, I think this is the thing with the odds. What you think? You think Sonny Edwards take that down too, Sam?
Yeah, I don't see Thomas Essomba winning. I mean, he's fast. He's got fast hands. He's always like in and out. He goes to the body a lot, but he's lost 5 fights, 1 by KO. Not that Thomas Essomba is bad or anything, but I don't think he's gonna win.
I picked Sonny. I picked Sonny in the prediction league. I just thought that Sonny Edwards can get upset. I'm gonna say that. I don't think Essomba will win, but this is a potential. But at 1,000 is what my interest at plus 1,000. I was like, holy hell! But Nick Harmon says, D, is it tonight that you're doing Mark's quiz? Yeah, 4:00. Brian Harkin and I. Y'all gonna come over and get ready to laugh. Watch me get like a 1 out of 25 or some shit.
Gee, that's how I feel too, man.
Oh, I don't even care, bro. I know I'm gonna be fucking terrible at Mark's quiz. Beats and Rhymes got 20 out of 25, fam. 80 fucking percent. Ridiculous.
That's really good.
That is amazing. I'm telling you, that's amazing for Mark's quiz. Just ridiculous. But anyway. Yeah, but I'm with you, Sam. I'm with you on this. I don't think Essomba is going to win this fight. But again, Sonny Edwards, I'm not putting him as high as the books got.
Well, it's just he hasn't really faced anyone big yet.
Right.
He hasn't. If he's what his record shows he is. But he's gonna win. I'm pretty sure. Sonny Edwards is like.
Yeah. I like Charlie Edwards more than I like Sonny Edwards. I like his brother.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie. I like Charlie Edwards.
Yeah, me too. I think Sonny's decent. Maybe he's rated a little too high for the division he's in, considering what he's done. Super flyweight, in my opinion, is one of the deepest divisions in boxing, and he doesn't really have a win yet, or like a solid opponent at this point. I do think he will win, but I just think that the the betting odds are a little wide, considering relatively how unproven he is.
My man, 819 Warrior in the building. What's good with you, my man? Appreciate you coming through. All right. Said Beats got 19 out of 25. Mark made a mistake. Okay, 78, 77%. Still good. You get 19, fucker. That's a hard
Maybe if
thing.
I hit 10 questions, you'll see
I
me
know,
over
right?
the moon.
If I hit
Over
10,
the
it's
moon.
going to be a fucking miracle. I might go celebrate and drink. All right, guys. So the next one. Now, here's a big one, guys. So I moved down the list. Now the boring fights out the way. The post style, Jose Ramirez. Now, here's the big one, guys. Here's the big one. And I say the big one because, listen, I don't care what anybody thinks. I like Jose Ramirez in this fight. I pick Jose Ramirez in this fight. Well, Victor Postol could legitimately upset here. I think he could legitimately upset here. Again, I pick Jose Ramirez, and I think Jose Ramirez will take him out. Victor Postol is a little long in the tooth. You know what I'm saying? But bro, his experience, he's never been stopped. And like I was mentioning the other day when we were talking about Terrence Crawford, Victor Postol had Terrence Crawford in that fight on the move. Crawford won like all out offensively attacking Victor Postol. He had Terrence Crawford on the move. And okay, I wanted to make sure I had that up. So as y'all can see here, a minus 850 is Jose Ramirez. A minus 850 and Victor Postol a plus 25, guys. Let me tell y'all guys what this means. And this is something that could really potentially happen here. Victor Postol by decision plus 900. And guys, this is not like the Thomas and Bosa fight. It's not like that where we really don't. Victor Postol could actually pull this off. And at a plus 900, this is one of the ones that's going to be on our card, guys. I'm telling you now, that little card that I lay out for you guys tonight. Let me show y'all. You see this? See this? Highlight that for you. Plus 900. Just with that bet there, $5, $45. You see what I mean? For $5, you will win 45. $50, you win $450. Just this bet. This is going to be in a parlay though. I'm going to couple that with another bet. Let me show y'all something right here. Let me show y'all something real quick. This is how this works. This is the fun we're gonna have with this. One of the upsets we picked, and then it was Jack Coldclay, right? Which is also another one, guys. Like, remember, these can actually happen, right? So Jack Coldclay by decision, and we got the Victor Postol by decision, right? Upsets. $5, $270 you. Y'all see that shit?
Yeah.
$270 off of a $5 bet. And these are two legitimate fights. Like, these two guys could get upset. This could actually happen. So,
I'm just confused why Colgate is such a massive underdog.
I know.
Victor Postol too. Like, don't get me wrong. I really like Jose Ramirez. I also like Postol, right? Former world champion. He's only lost to guys who had gone on to become pound for pound. Yeah, like that's actually, people are forgetting how much of a fight he gave Josh Taylor. Don't look at the official scorecards; those were complete BS. That was like a 115, 113 type of fight, and it was only really not only but he started seeing more success, he being Josh Taylor, after he was able to get kind of a weird foul shot, and the ref didn't really call it in the 9th round. Terrence Crawford was not on his bike, but he was really careful choosing when to engage as Victor Postol. This isn't a guy who's going to be an easy fight at all. People are kind of, saying it's a foregone conclusion. I think to Ramirez's credit, but this is not an easy fight. Ramirez might have to face some adversity here. Postal is tough, and like I was talking about earlier with Colquet, he's another guy who will give, the top fighters in a division difficulty for almost no reason. Like he really shouldn't be the type of guy giving Derevianchenko and Demetrius Andrade split decision or very close unanimous decisions. You know what I mean? But
Right.
these are tough fighters, fighters with a lot of experience. These are the types of guys you want to look out for, and especially if you're betting, these are the types of guys who might surprise you in the odds, because the odd makers have them down a lot when they really shouldn't be.
Yeah, and the odds makers sometimes, guys, they get in here and they play the statistics. The statistics, because they don't know these guys. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So they just play the statistics on the fight. So you guys, like Vegas, I don't know what it is with these bookies and stuff, man. I don't think they really have a beat on boxing. They have a beat on a lot of the other sports. Like, it's uncanny how close they can get when it comes to these basketball games, like the overs and the unders, like 225 points. And it's uncanny to me. I'll see two teams like, man, they're gonna kill that. They're gonna put up like 216. And they put up 221. And I'm like, what the hell, bro? How did they score this? And the bookies are good on that. But when it comes to boxing, they're off a lot of times, bro. I don't know what it is, but there's no way that Sonny Edwards could be at a minus 15, bro. Like, he should be favored. I think that he should win that fight. But a minus 15? Like, bro, come on.
Yeah, they're making it sound like Sonny Edwards is like a top 10 guy, and the other guy's a jerk.
Yeah, bro.
They're both. See, the weird thing is, I understand completely why you would favor these guys. Like, I did my own video on Jose Ramirez and Postal, right? And I favor Ramirez. I think he's gonna win. I think he's gonna win clearly, but that doesn't change the fact that that's just what I think is most probable. He very well could have a very tough fight with Victor Postal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jack Colque, similar thing I was talking about earlier. I don't know. Sometimes they're just off.
All right. Boxing learner in the building. What's good with you, my man? All right, Sam. So what you think? You think Postal got a chance to upset Ramirez in this fight?
He's a tough fighter, so it's possible. And Ramirez hasn't fought the same guys that Postal has fought. So
that's true.
The experience might overwhelm him.
True. Ramirez has fought no one on the Terrence Crawford level. No one.
And like, when you go in the ring with guys like Josh Taylor and Crawford, like, the amount you learn from losing to them, even if you lose or win, it's just has nothing to do with the guys Ramirez has fought. So,
all right, and a lot of people expect Ramirez to lose to Taylor too. So Postal losing to Taylor doesn't mean that much concerning Ramirez, because it's a lot of people that pick Taylor over Ramirez. Me being one of them. I think Josh is going to take it. So great point, Sam. Great point. Martin Ramos in the building. What's good? All right, guys. So before I get to that amazing ticket that I'm going to put in, and I'm going to show you guys how to have a little fun with these boxing matches. And it's going to take $3, guys. Just $3 to have this extreme fun I'm talking about. $3. I'm pretty sure everybody can afford $3. All right, so check it out. Last fight. Now, this one isn't happening this weekend, but I would be remiss to not talk about it and the potential upset. It's next month. Jamal Charlo, Sergey Derevianchenko. I think Derevianchenko could upset Charlo. Now, I'm going to pick Charlo. Let's get this plain. I am going to pick Charlo, but we're talking potential upsets here, guys. And I do think that Sergey has a chance to upset Charlo. But I will say this. He has a chance to upset him by our eyes, by what we see in the ring. Because if we see an 8-4 match or a 7-4, a 7-5, they're going to rob the shit out of Derevianchenko. I'm telling you, they're going to rob the hell out of him. I think Derevianchenko will have to get like 9-3 with a knockdown or 10-2 to pull off a split decision on Charlo. You know what I mean? It will have to be that drastic. But 8-4 fight, 7-5 fight, they're gonna rob the dude, bro. And it's some fucking stone, bro. It's goddamn stone. But it's unfortunate that they're gonna do that to him. But that's why I would have to pick Charlo in this fight. I wouldn't really make the bet. But I wanted to talk about this fight, guys, because we could possibly see that. Like, guys, we see robberies when they fucking happen. We know who won the fights. I think the Reverendchenko could beat Charlo. What do you guys think about that?
Us?
Yeah.
Oh my bad. Yeah, I sent you the entire Harry Potter series rough draft on why I
He
think
did too, guys. That's it right there. He really did.
Sergey Derevianchenko has the right skill set and the right tools to defeat Jamal Charlo. I think his inside work, his work to the body, the way he can get in some of the habits that Charlo has shown recently in terms of loading up on his punches, telegraphing his punches. He doesn't really change speed too often with his punches, something I think would work well against Derevianchenko, considering he's a fighter who does utilize timing to get started. Charlo also overextends sometimes on these punches. I think he's just kind of fallen in love with his power, something I mentioned, and something that I think is bad for him in that matchup. I think Derevianchenko can get close to the body, rotate around him, kind of like he was doing with Triple G, and score some serious shots upstairs and downstairs to maybe win a close decision by our eyes, like you were saying. I think if this is a 7-5 type of fight, especially if Sergey Derevianchenko gets dropped as he has gotten dropped versus both Daniel Jacobs and Triple G early into both of those fights, by like a flash knockdown, because he does kind of take a little bit to get started. I do think they'll just give Jamal Charlo a decision, either split, majority. Well, obviously, it can't be majority if he drops him, unless Derevianchenko drops him as well. I think it would be a split or unanimous decision for Jamal Charlo, a close one. But the person I would actually favor, if there aren't any, if nobody's being given the benefit of the doubt, I do favor Sergey Derevianchenko. He's just a more proven fighter, and I think his style actually gives Jamal Charlo some trouble.
Yeah, true that. Real quick, Sam, before you go, 819 Warriors says Postdoc been around for a long time. He's getting beat up. Postdoc, 819 Warrior, so had Povetkin. That's what you got to think about. So has
Heavyweight
Povetkin.
division.
He's older than Postdoc. Okay, well, let me see. So has Donaire.
Donaire's like a Hall of Famer, man.
Donaire, man. Post out. Get the post out. Well, I don't know. No. He could squeak in there. He could.
No. I'm not even gonna let you. That's not even an argument.
It's people of less stature in the Hall of Fame than Victor Postdoc. That's the truth.
Who?
I don't know. I'll go down the names. I'll email it to you.
Okay.
Sam, what do you think? What do you think about this fight?
I think Charlo's going to win. Just because the referees, the judges are probably going to favor him. Yeah. If it goes to a decision, I don't know. Yeah. Sergey might knock him out. It's a possibility. I think he's more proven. Sergey, I think he's just in general more proven. He's had tougher opponents. The GGG fight was, it wasn't close, but I think he did all right. He lost to Daniel Jacobs, right?
Yeah.
Lost to Daniel Jacobs and Triple G officially.
Yeah. So, but the Daniel Jacobs was like really close, right?
Both Triple G and Jacobs.
Both of his fights was really close. I mean, both of the losses he took against the good names were really close. I mean, he didn't get washed.
Yeah. And he's never been knocked out. I mean, Charlo hasn't either, but...
No, Charlo has a fucking underrated chin. That's something that I want people to realize. That dude's got he can take the mustard. Him and his brother, they can take the mustard. So, yeah. But Carlos Mendoza said Charlo versus Derevianchenko 50-50 fight, leaning toward Charlo. I am as well. And I'm not. Yeah, I'm leaning toward Charlo as well. Charlo versus Rosario, easy pick. Yeah, I got him taking Rosario out 5-7. Jamel Charlo. That one's not as hard for me to pick. I don't think. Look, Banana did good against J Rock, but I always had Jamel beat J Rock's ass too. I'll be honest. I didn't think J Rock beat Jamel. I wasn't. Hurd was waiting to get beat. I think Jamel would have beat Hurd because Hurd used his face as a damn punching bag, and Jamel got more pop than J Rock do. I think he would have put Hurd away. You can't go in the ring doing this with your face to block shots, bro. You can't do that. You use these to block shots. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't. That fight's easy. Jamel Charlo and Rosario. This definitely the referee and Chinko fight. That's a little bit tough. 819 Warriors said Charlo will get the win if he goes 12. PBC is kind of biased for this. That's a fact. That's a fact. He says, I think Charlo is going to get smacked, and I'm LDBC. That's why I fucks with 819 Warriors. You're keeping it 100, bro. Right? Just because you're a part of a group. Blood Boxing. Shout out to Blood Boxing. You're part of the LDBC, but that motherfucker call it down the line. Like, much respect to you, 819 Warrior. That's true. I mean, you know, he could, man. He could go in there and get beat up, but I still lean against Jamal though. True D, I agree on post style. You're right. Yeah, my man. Martin Ramos says Sergey actually has a better. Oh yeah, he does. Hell yeah, he does.
In terms of who he's faced, yeah.
And him, but Charlo and Andre. He got a better resume than both of those fuckers.
Combined. No, I'm just
Combined, yes. Thank you. Combined. Charlo is a good puncher for sure, Martin, and that's why I have to favor him because Charlo got pop and he's got that chin. You know, it's hard to crack that chin. Orlando Chavez, what's good with you? He said if Charlo beats Chinko clean, that will tell us about him fighting Canelo and Andre. That won't tell me shit about Canelo. Andre, I already think that's a good fight, but I edge Charlo in that fight. Him beat the Reverend Chinko ain't gonna tell me a damn thing about Canelo. Because the Reverend Chinko is nowhere on that level, and in my opinion, until Charlo do something to show us, neither is he. They ain't on Canelo's level, so he can beat that. He can knock the Reverend Chinko, slam the fuck out, and I ain't giving him the win against Canelo because the Reverend Chinko ain't no damn Canelo. Hell no.
If Canelo boxes at this level or even gets better, he's not losing in his career. It's not gonna happen. No one's gonna beat him.
Bro, I'm agreeing with that. Now, at least not at 160 and 168. Now, Dimitri Bivol. I think Dimitri Bivol got a chance to crack that damn shell, but Canelo ain't trying to go nowhere near Dimitri Bivol. Oscar know better than that, dog. That ain't no fucking goal in them. 819 Warriors said, I felt Jacob GGG, Sergey, and both GGG and Jacob both lost the step and shoot. That should mean something. Yeah, true. I don't disagree with that.
I don't necessarily agree that Jacobs has lost a step.
But go ahead, tell us why. I think he had, but go ahead.
I don't know. I thought he looked good versus Triple G. I thought he looked good versus. I mean, he beat Selecki. He beat Derevyanchenko, and Derevyanchenko proved to be a tough fighter against Canelo. He seemed to turn on in the second half. Although I would say that Canelo beat him decisively. However, I've never felt losing to Canelo decisively means you really passed it. The thing that would make him pass it is, let's say he has a competitive fight with Gabe Rosado, which I hear he's going to make next. I think he just needs some time to acclimate to the bigger guys at 168, and then he might be able to capture a title there. I rate Daniel Jacobs' skills, but I just don't quite think I can confidently say that Daniel Jacobs is past it at this point. He's still young.
Yeah, I don't think he's past it, but I do think he's lost a step or two. And I take it from the Canelo fight because it was just a couple of things I thought he could do. He had Canelo on certain spots, and I don't know, maybe it was fear or just like the Jacobs and Triple G fight. I'm thinking like he would have pulled the trigger on it. You know what I mean? He kind of backed off Canelo. And again, maybe it was fear. Maybe Canelo popped him with something to make him think about it. You know what I mean? You never know what these fighters are feeling in that ring. Chopstick, what's up, Chopstick? My man Chopstick in the building. He said Jacob had the commentary on his side. That was all. Yeah, he had some biased commentary going for him. That's the truth, dog. Johnny Boy Fight Palace in the building. Why is Carlos being timed out? I mean, who timed Carlos out?
It was like a fake account trying to pretend to be him, say racist stuff.
Okay. Well, that dude got called out, timed out because he was supposed to be. If somebody come in, hey, y'all know what else too? Like, do this for me because that shit is starting to be a problem. If y'all recognize somebody coming here with a fake account, ban them. Like, just ban the fucking account, bro. Kick them off. Y'all got the right to do. Just kick them off if it's a fake account, bro. I got all kind of people coming up here at AOPs. The AOPs don't never come on the fucking panel. That's why when I see them back there, I'm like, look, man, just try again with another name. Because AOPs
That's like trying to come on the panel with Samuel Shaw's name, you know?
Right. What the fuck does Samuel ever come on or Boxing Monster, bro? They just fucking drag me in the damn chat, bro.
Yeah.
Baby Jack, what's up with you? He said, I'm giving you the list of fights that are coming up. Oh, you must be talking to someone else. Yeah. All right, guys. So here, let's get to the action right quick. Let's get to the action. We're gonna still pick it a little more, but I want to show y'all this right now. This how we're gonna do it. Y'all get ready. Write this down. If you want to make some money this weekend, or potentially make some money, one thing is for sure: if you guys bet this ticket, every fight, even if it's boring, is gonna be exciting because it could make you win this much money. Now, here we go. We already check it out right now. Y'all ready? Let's go. Let me blow this up. You guys get down to your bookies. If y'all think about, all right. So here we go. Start from the top. Victor Postile upset. Okay, is a plus 900. We're putting that on the ticket. We're going to take Jack Pope-play by decision. That was also an upset. Putting that on the ticket, plus 450. Alfredo and Bulo to beat Caleb Truax, which I don't think is an upset, but by the bookie standards, it's an upset. So we're going to throw that on the ticket. I'm pretty comfortable Daniel Dubois is going to beat the living shit out of Ricardo, whoever the hell is, I can't even remember his last name, but he's going to lose. And at a minus 10,000, I think that's a pretty safe bet. But it's the odds of winning. So I put him on the ticket, and it's safe. And Israel's Landy Lara. I think his fight safe too. I think he wins his fight. And guys, $3 is what we're gonna bet here. And $3 wins you $710.93. So, I'm not logged in. Oh, hold up. Log in here. I'm show y'all I'm not bullshitting. I'm not just telling y'all to put y'all bets in. Like it's just fun, bro, and it's just $3, right? So put the bet in. Go have some fun. Go have some fun with it. Now, come back to me, Bravado. All right, here we go. All right, tickets in. Open bets. I think that ticket is in. No, it's not. What the hell just happened? They flamboozled me. All right, there we go. $3. There you go. 710. There we go. It's back. Bam. We got it, guys. Ticket in. There it is. We're gonna win tonight. Y'all put that ticket in, man. It's just fun. It's just $3, bro. Even if the fucking ticket don't win, it's $3. I mean, who the fuck cares about $3? If you do care about $3, then do something to increase your revenue income. I mean, your income source, because $3 doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I'm calling in the building. What's good with you?
Yeah, D, let me. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, just gonna say, can you kind of okay? So obviously, I don't really gamble, right? Maybe I'll do some of these D Jefferson bets you're talking about here, since it seems pretty interesting. It's kind of fun.
Yeah,
And,
just fun, bro.
and I'm not doing bad in the league, right? I'm not gonna go overboard, probably like you're talking about. But how do these bets work, like the parlay? So do you have to hit every single one for the ticket to cash out?
Yes.
Or okay.
Yes. That's the thing. Let me go back and pull that up. I'm glad you asked that, and that's why I don't gamble either. IBT. I do the prediction thing for basketball. You know, the basketball prediction show. So
Yeah.
I put up this Bovada account just so that I can play along with the guys. And as you guys see here, these are my usual tickets, dollar tickets. Right? See, I put this ticket in for $1 here. The Coldplay, the round ends at 1200. Remember, I was telling you guys if for some reason that fight ends between 10 and 12, it doesn't matter if Coldplay knocks Abass out or Abass knocks Coldplay out, which is far fetched that either one of them knocks either of them out. But it was a plus 1200. So I was like, fuck that. At a plus 1200, let me put these three in. Upset, upset, upset. $335. So if that crazy shit, we see crazier things happen, guys, right? So if that crazy shit happens, I win $335 off of a buck, right? Those are the kind of things I just play around with.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in a month time, I might gamble $100, and I've already won tickets, like $28 tickets off of a buck. So like, I'm literally only $17 in the gut after a month of gambling off of the same amount of money because it's just $1 and then you win $20, you win 12. You know what I mean?
This is cheaper than those little scratcher tickets, and you actually have a good chance of winning money.
Much better odds. Much better odds. And
yeah,
because we know boxing, and it makes even boring fights interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Now you've got something on the line, a little stake, and it's nothing impactful to where you're actually going to be, detrimental to your financial situation.
I'm not going to lose my house deed over.
It's like it's a chicken sandwich, no chicken sandwich next week or whatever.
All right, me and the wife won't have to eat ramen noodles all week. Because I just lost $1. You know what I'm saying? Man. So it's just for the fun of it, bro. But hey, y'all put that ticket in. Hell, that little ticket that I put in, why not, man? Have some fun with it. It could happen. You know, those upsets could happen. You know, the ones that we put in on our ticket though, like that was just Victor Postile. Remember, guys, it was Victor Postile, which is kind of a long shot, and he could upset the Jack Coldplay, which I don't look at it as being an upset. It's just that's the way Vegas had the odds. So Jack Coldplay came in at plus 450, which is good. And Angulo, which is another one that's not really an upset, but that's how Vegas had it, plus 320. Daniel Dubois, we know is going to win. It's Larry London. We can be pretty comfortable. He's going to win. So really, the only fight that's on the line here, guys, for $3 to win 710 is Victor Postile pulling off an upset. How exciting is that fight going to be?
The Mbosa's one, right?
No, I don't think I put him on there.
Oh, okay. That must have been a different card. My bad.
No. Yeah. I didn't put him on there because that was too far. Like that was too much of a risk. I was just put him on the live that we were talking about it today because that could happen. But for this little fun ticket, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to do one, like make it a reasonable ticket. The only thing that's far-fetched on this ticket, but it makes it fun for us to watch, is the Victor Postile fight. You know what I mean?
And even that one's insane. You got like the number 5 guy in a division versus a top 2 guy.
Right. So if y'all can see it, it's over here. See Jack Coldplay, or technical decision. That could happen. Alfredo Angulo, technical decision. That could happen. Dubois, we know going to win. Because Larry, we pretty sure is going to win. This is the only fight here, guys. This one, right here. It's the only fight. And watching this fight now, if you put $3 on this fight, watching this fight, how exciting does it make you? We know that Jose Ramirez is going to win, but now you're going to be sitting there rooting for Postile like a motherfucker. For $710 is on the line. It's going to be great. Like, trust me, dog. Put it in. I guarantee you have a blast. It's been making these fights so much more interesting to me. UFC too, because you guys know I'm big on UFC. I put an 8-banger parlay ticket in. Y'all see how we just had 5 on there? I did a combination last week, and I missed about goddamn fight. One goddamn fight, and I know y'all know what it was. The crazy goddamn upset. Alexander Povetkin. Alexander Povetkin cost me off of $1, guys.
Really?
$3,160. I had every other fight right on an 8-banger parlay ticket. The only fight that I had to come through was that goddamn Alexander Povetkin and Dillian White. He knocked him out. So off of $1. So do you guys know what my excitement was last week? Oh shit! I don't know. Oh my god, man, Dillian White gonna knock him out. And then I seen Dillian White put him down the first 2 times in the fight. Yes, I'm ready to hit. Oh shit! What the fuck? So that's what makes those parlays so fun, because you gotta hit every one. That's why they're giving you those odds. And it's like, how the hell do you win $3,000 off of $1? Because on 8 fights, you gotta be right on every single fight. And then if you call it by like decision, you gotta be right too. Because remember, I put a couple of those in there as Coakley on this. And Gulo on decision. And so if they went by knockout, they keep going. It's got to be how you call it. You know what I mean? So that makes the fun of it, guys. But anyway, those are the fights this weekend. That Charlo fight, Jamel Charlo, I did look at that, and I didn't even really have to study that too much. Banana's he's too sloppy, bro. He wings his punches too wide. Charlo's gonna catch that kid, bro. And then, you know that I didn't even know that Banana fought Cotto. The same Cotto that Charlo put away in 3 rounds. I did not know Banana took this dude 10 rounds, dog.
And it was a split decision.
Yeah, 10 rounds to a split decision. I didn't even know that until I started doing study. I was like, what the hell? Charlo destroyed that dude. But Banana
so an actual tune-up. It was literally a tune-up.
Yeah, he was too wide. Like he comes in, he throws good combo, but he's too wide. He leaves himself exposed. Do you guys remember Erickson Lubin? And Banana don't hit like no fucking Erickson Lubin. Guaranteed. What happened when Erickson Lubin was irresponsible like that? So slept his ass, bro. That's what's gonna happen to Banana. I got it somewhere between where did I pick that fight? Let me see. Oh, I didn't put it on here. I think I got it somewhere between 3 and 5. Remember how I showed y'all the plus 1,200 with Coldplay, like between 10 and 12?
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting the bet in on Charlo, 3 and 5. I think it was plus 500. I was for Charlo. It was a plus 5 because you're picking the exact round. Yep. So I'm gonna put in a parlay. Charlo, Jamel Charlo, from 3 to 5. And that's at a plus 350. So I'm gonna couple that with a couple other tickets. I was hot last weekend, guys. I'm telling you, I was hot. I had all my UFC fights, right? 7 fights, guys. I had 7 fights right. That goddamn, I'm like, it was a bittersweet thing with Alexander Povetkin because I ain't gonna lie, y'all know I'm a Fury fan. And I was tired of Dillian White's mouth. So, and I said it on my live, you know, I hope the motherfucker do beat him just so I don't have to hear Dillian White about this mandatory and we can get $4 undisputed. But then the $3,000 and some dollar ticket. You know what I'm saying? So it was both ways. You know, BJ Freeman, what's good with you, dog? He said, what's going on? Yup, Mark Ramos said, styles make fights, stop with the triangle. No. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. But it's not about triangle theory as much, Mark Ramos. When you look at level of competition has to come into play too, Mark Ramos. Now it is, like, I agree with the triangle theory, but when we talking triangle theories, when it's like guys close to the level. Look, Cotto's down here, Martin Ramos. Cotto is not a guy that, if you're going to face of Jamal Charlo, you should struggle with, in my opinion. I don't even care about the styles make fights thing. This dude took him to a 10-round split decision fight. You gotta count something for that. Not what happened in the fight, how it fight, but just this low level guy took him. It tells you like, look, J Rock. I think people putting too much into J Rock. Yeah, he beat her, but J Rock is. Yeah, and I had Jamel Charlo beating her and J Rock. I never had J Rock so high. So when Banana comes in there and punishes J Rock, that doesn't mean but so much to me because I didn't have J Rock even on Jamel Charlo's level. I mean, honestly, I did. I think Tony Harrison beats the shit out of J Rock too.
That one would be a good fight. I want to see that. I do rate J Rock, but my thing was I don't really think Rosario has the style for Jamel, and I think that the J Rock's win over Hurd was really good, and he tried to employ a similar game plan versus Rosario. I think he just looked at dimensions and like basic style. But really, these guys don't fight alike. They're both big guys, and they both got chin and power. But Rosario, I mean, I guess looking at his record, you wouldn't be able to tell. But just looking how he had improved since, I thought the style he employed, letting Rosario time him, he stayed in a weird spot between the pocket and mid range for too long, and that's a very ideal range for Rosario. And that's how he caught him. And he dropped him. The ref called it a slip. He didn't actually get time to fully recuperate. It would have been better if it was called a knockdown, but it wasn't. Ultimately, I think that lapse in strategy and focus really caused J Rock. But his style is not good for Jamel at all. He's not actually the bigger guy versus Jamel. He's gonna have more mass probably, but he's shorter and he also has less reach. Jamel's more proven at the world level. You know, he captures
Jamel Charlo's reach is longer than his brothers, dog. Like even though Jamal is fighting at 160, his is 72 and a half. Jamel's reach is 73 inches. It's a half an inch longer. Yeah, they twins, but everything ain't exactly the same. His reach a half an inch longer than his brother. So, like, man, he's gonna piece up Rosario. When I did the study on this fight, like Rosario's not beating Jamel Charlo. And BJ Freeman said, I think the Charlo Rosario fight will be closer than what people think. Nope. I don't think so. I think it's going to be a one-sided fight, BJ.
I actually thought it would be close initially, and the more I thought about it, the more I favored Jamel by a more dominant fashion. I'm thinking like, I haven't done film study or anything, so I can't tell you what will cause this necessarily. But I just thought generally a stoppage or wide points win. But I thought stoppage around the 7th round, somewhere around there, mid to late, the in between area right there.
I did 6 fights on this. 6 fights, 3 apiece, because I'm putting this on my ticket next weekend or next month. You know what I mean? We create the big ticket. We doing like let me see, 11 banger parlay ticket. It's gonna be massive. It's 4 boxing matches. No, it's 2 boxing matches. No, it's 4 boxing matches, 4 NFL matches, and 3 UFC matches. All on one ticket. But these are not like playing with those odds and all of that other dumb shit. Like, I really think Jamel Charlo's gonna win this fight. You know what I mean? So I did a lot of study on this, and as I start looking at it, Jamel I knew pretty much enough about because I've been following him and his brother for a while. But I was just looking at his last 3 fights to see. But when I looked at Rosario, bro, he's sloppy. He's sloppy on the inside. I think is where Rosario will really get clipped. That's why I think he'll really get clipped because he's sloppy as hell, bro. He goes to winging punches and he leaves himself exposed. And the only thing that kept coming to my mind was Erickson Lubin. Because Jamel Charlo, whether people like him or not, that kid's a technical puncher, bro. He's going to place that punch right where it needs to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to sleep that. Who was that fucking Nathaniel Gallimore stopped Rosario? I watched that fight, and he hit him. He caught him clean, but it wasn't really a crucial blow. And I was thinking to myself, bro, if fucking Jamel Charlo catches him, it's toast. Toast time. Nathaniel Gallimore not hitting like Jamel Charlo. Not at all.
Ironically, I think the J-Rock situation almost mirrored the Gallimore situation, where it just seemed like he wasn't able to recover fast enough. He didn't keep his composure. And he got stopped. Gallimore is a solid fighter. I think he's a little worn out right now because he's fought too many top guys back to back to
Yeah.
back. But
But he wasn't when he fought
yeah, but
Rosario.
when he fought Rosario, that was at the peak of his victories, his win streak.
Right.
So J Rock stopped that, by the way. That's why I rate J Rock. He doesn't just have one win. 154 is pretty exciting. However, I think Rosario kind of got a little unlucky here with who had the title when he had the titles.
Yeah,
I think Jamel's a bad style for him.
I think he and his camp shouldn't have took this fight. I think they should have pursued the steroid to try to unify that, and then kind of take a tune-up after that, and then mess with Jamel. But I don't think they should have took this fight. They should have tried to take the Textera fight. They should have went that route. That would have been a better fight for Banana. But he's going to get his ass whooped.
In terms of unification, definitely. I think to share a solid, I don't think he's as good as Jamel. I think it would have been better off just fighting contenders at 154. Like I said, they're all relatively evenly matched, so people wouldn't really go. People wouldn't be really be yelling at him for not unifying if he's fighting guys like Lara, if he's fighting guys like Harrison, if he fights Hurd, right? I don't think people would be yelling at him to fight Jamel. I think they'd be pretty accepting considering his age, how he got the title as well. But yeah, I think he loses this.
Yeah, that's right, Mark. That's right. That is exactly right. He said Erickson Lubin got caught like anyone else would have gotten. That's my point, Martin Ramos. That if you go watch Banana, go do the film study. Don't take my word for it. You go watch Banana and you go watch him when he comes in there on the inside. Go back and watch when Jamel Charlo knocked Lubin out. He was coming in there wild like that. Not putting that hand up, just like Rosario does. You gotta get that hand up, bro. And Lubin didn't have it up, and Rosario never had that motherfucker up, bro. His chin be so wide exposed when he come in there looping them damn shots. Carlos quick too. He's gonna time him and catch him. Telling you, bro. And here's another thing that I noticed about Rosario, because he did it with Nathan Gallimore. He'll come out swinging them, throwing his combinations. But when you pop him with a punch and make him feel something, he immediately goes to trying to do the skill and does this thing where he's leaning down to the right. Man, Jamel and that freaking straight hand right, he's gonna 1-2 him and catch him right down there. Hi-ya, like that. That's another way he'll drop him. Because he's got this habit of leaning over to the right. When he gets popped, that's his defense. He comes in there, he leans over to the right. Jamel will time that, bro. He's quicker. I've watched Rosario get popped from that shot from other fighters that aren't even as fast as Jamel Charlo. But when he leans like that, they catch him 1-2. They catch him with the right. They'll throw it, catch him with the right. If Charlo does that when he leans down like that, it's going to topple over. It's a wrap. So I can't. And I know Charlo's going to sting him. He's going to sting him once. He's going to give him something to think about. And as soon as he gives him that punch, whether it's to the body, whether it's to the head, as soon as Charlo gives him that punch to think about, that's when Rosario's going to withdraw. You're not going to see that Rosario that you've seen in the J-Rock fight because you go back and you watch him in his other fights. As long as he's ahead and he's not feeling that guy's power. He has that aggression, and he's all in there like that. But as soon as somebody makes him feel it, he becomes reserved. Okay, and he can still box, but he becomes a little more reserved. And it's that reservation is going to give Charlo too much time because he's good with his timing. It's that reservation that's going to get Jason's ass knocked the fuck out. Trust me, knocked out, slam out. Trust and believe it, bro. I don't think that shit is close, BJ. Not at all. That's Lloyd on his hat, the one who's sings Southside with Ashanti. Oh, the singer Lloyd? Yeah. But anyway, IBT, hold it down for a second. I'm getting ready to.
Yeah, no problem. I think your analysis is pretty spot on. Not to say that Rosario isn't a solid champ. He's a unified champ for a reason. He beat the guy who unified. You know what I mean? So that's not an easy task at all. He had the right game plan, whereas J-Rock didn't. He has definitely improved. I wouldn't say he's the same fighter that he was when he fought Gallimore. I just think it's still important to look at these things because this is what'll happen when he is under pressure against Jamel, right? That's when these kinds of habits come back up. And Jamel's a good fighter. He always comes forward. He's got a good chin, solid power. Um, he's gonna keep J Rock. He's gonna have to be in the fight the entire time. So I think that's when he'll catch him. I think he'll make an opportunity. I don't really think J Rock, or sorry, I don't think Rosario is just gonna mess up. I think he's going to cause him to mess up, right? Um, Jamel's impressed me more recently. There was a point where I thought he was the weaker brother, and now I think he's the superior of the two. I just think he's done more. I think he's improving more, whereas Jamal, I don't necessarily feel that has yet to be proven. Hopefully, for his sake, he can prove it versus Sergey Derevyanchenko. Um, but yeah, I mean, it should be a good fight. I'm glad they're making this fight. And honestly, I think that's actually one of the first pay-per-views I'm absolutely fine with paying because I know that's what Rosario's team wanted. They said in order to make the unification, they wanted to make sure it was pay-per-view, and it will be. So they just had to get the double headliner between both Charlos. I believe you have 5 championship fights on both cards combined, and it's actually 2 cards. So really, you're paying like half a pay-per-view for both. To me, it's worth it. Um, it should be a good fight, entertaining fight. I haven't really seen Rosario in a boring fight. In all fairness, even his fight that he lost, uh, it was a good fight. He put up a good effort. It just wasn't. I think he's a little too green. Didn't play the right game plan. Um, yeah, I can't think what much else to say for that.
I got it. I'm back.
Okay, what's up?
I just had to indulge. But anyway, look, Crawford, Jose, stop the nonsense. Stop it. Like right now, Crawford is getting absolutely destroyed, fam. Crawford fighting Textera for a title because everyone at 147 is scared. Oh, Jose, where you been? You been on the road in that truck too damn long? Terrence Crawford, man, is on some foolishness right now. That, Jose, is yesterday's narrative. Yesterday's narrative, fam. He got people calling him out to fight. And for every other reason, they can't make these fights. So ain't nobody trying to hear that scared. No more Jose. Crawford's no boogeyman. Been thrown away in the trash, bro. Get the hell out of here with that. With Brooke, that's a worthless fight, but that's probably what we're going to have to accept. Probably what we're going to have to accept is a Brooke fight because he don't want to take no pay cut. I ain't taking no pay cut. In a pandemic, when you got Canelo and Joshua getting less, you idiot. You're not on their level. You want to draw? Fuck you mean you ain't going to take no pay cut? Terrence Crawford, you idiot. How about that, Jose?
Yeah, man. Look, I like Bud. I think Kell Brook's a terrible fight. In all honesty,
man.
super washed at 147. At 154 now, there you can maybe make an argument. It's not as bad, but at 147, last time we saw him fight here, he was struggling to make weight, and he got his face broken, literally, right? And the fight before that, he was at middleweight, and he got his face broken, literally. So I know he's had to overcome a lot of mental hurdles, and I applaud him for that. And even just for looking competitive at 154, I'd much rather see him at 154. For some reason, a 154 fighter, we're calling him out, and then Brooke got that fight instead. Wouldn't mind, but I just think at 147, he's weight drained, he's injury prone, he's past it probably.
He's ass material. That's what he is. Fucking bullshit, bro. Terrence Crawford's gonna murder that dude if he comes down to 147. It's ridiculous.
And if he doesn't, it'll be really bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I feel like it's a lose. You're gonna have to pay this guy several $1 million to get no credit.
And then just imagine, like, okay, because I don't see this happening. But just imagine if Brooke upset Crawford. Oh my goodness, bro. Like, dog,
yeah.
Come on. That would really, if if he was to get upset by Brook, now don't get me wrong, he would still go to the Hall of Fame because he went 4-belt undisputed. So he's a lock. He's a lock. No, he'll go.
No, I mean maybe it depends on the class.
Yeah, and this is what I was gonna say. You're right. That does too. But this is what I was gonna say. If he was to lose to Brook, boy, that would put a nail in it because he going with the right class with that loss to Brook on there, even though he went 4-belt, bro. That would put a lot into it. Oh, it's all good, Sam. It's all good, my friend. You know what I mean? So Crawford better do something though. I'm gonna tell you that. Somebody just sent me a message. That's crazy. No, thank you. Fucking over the online tarot card reading or some. It's just stupid shit, bro. Like, there's no fucking way, bro. Look, and then they got, here it is. Online, starting at $10, right?
Only $10.
Right,
Wow.
reading up to $20 and shit.
All you gotta do is get the Jack Colgate fight right, put 50 cents on it, whatever you gotta do.
And it's $10 online. This is what it says. It's $10 if you're online. It's $20 if she comes in person. And it has to be within a 20-mile radius of where she is. Lady, for those prices, I'll read your fucking future. Because you can believe me, that's the question. I believe you. Get the hell out of here. How did you get my goddamn account anyway? I want to find out.
Are they a number? They just read the future in which you two would meet, so you could get your tarot cards read.
Oh, yeah, Aaron. Yeah, we gonna be, but let me tell you something, Aaron. Don't get your hopes up high. If you think D gonna go over there and you gonna see a performance like Beats, well, you're gonna be highly disappointed. You better look for a performance like Jackal, like JD. 2 or 3 questions answered, because that's all you get out of me, buddy. If you get any more than that, we both gonna be surprised. I'll tell you that right now. You taking the quiz?
Me, I think so. I gotta find a day I can. We've got time zone issues, and just I'm busy.
Oh, boy, there you go. Here come AI. That's right, IVT. Lions only boxing run. Lions only run boxing. Yeah, right. I think Tim Zoo can compete with 154 like Hurd, Lubin, Madrimov, Jason Rosario, Charlo, Liam Smith, Textera. Nah, bro. Tim Zoo gets knocked out by Lubin, Charlo, and Madrimov. The rest of them he might be able to compete with.
I don't know. I like Madrimov, but I'm not necessarily too high on him like that.
I can't give them that. But Lubin and Charlo stops Zoo.
I can see Charlo for sure. Lubin, Pop. I would favor Lubin. But
yeah, the Hammer. I want to see the Hammer Charlo rematch because he done got back and he got clipped. He got caught, but Erickson Lubin's looking good. I like it. He's been in the gym. Yeah, but that kid's got power now. I think he'll put Zoo away. I don't think Zoo. I like the list, Lady Jack, but I don't think Zoo messes with Charlo or Lubin. He has more of a chance with Lubin because Lubin's a little less proven. I think Zoo and Liam Smith would be an excellent fight, actually, and I think he probably beats Textera. I would give him a fight over Textera. It would be interesting to watch, but I think he could get Textera.
I want to see him in there with a couple solid contenders before he goes for a title shot. Personally,
yeah.
Just because I really do genuinely believe he has potential. He has a lot of natural gifts, and as well, his technique and his composure and his poise in that Jeff Ford fight really impressed me. I think he knows he's got big things in the future. He just has to, continue fighting right. Get the right opponents, get the right development team behind him and stuff like that. But yeah, he looks good.
Man, y'all crazy, dog. He said, Brook Mountain. It's over.
Brook Mountain.
Hey, man, that's a good one. Long live, y'all. Brook Mountain. Hey, Crawford ain't losing. Carol Brook. I think Crawford. Yeah, he ain't losing in no damn Brook. I don't see that happening.
Same way he won't get dropped by Aegis, right?
No, unknown solutions. I didn't say Cal have no chance. Remember, I was just sitting up here and saying, hey, what if Cal Brook was to upset Terrence Crawford? I wouldn't even have mentioned that if I didn't think he has no chance. I just think he has a slim chance.
What
Really
is the ratio? What would you put it at?
80-20.
80. Yeah, me too.
80-20. That's why I see it, something like that. I mean, if you want to go out of on a limb, 75-25.
Yeah, you want to be nice, right?
Yeah, that's pushing it. Willie Williams in the building. What's good with you, my man? Said, D, I got money on you winning that quiz. Don't let me down, fella. Well, you better bet like I bet my parlays, $1. You know, he's all set. Tell you $1. So that's a bad bet, like I'm telling you that. Shit. I predict D gets full. That might be around my speed. That's a high number. You're asking too much, I know. It's a high number. I'm telling you guys, man, those quizzes are hard. Like I know a lot about boxing, but I'm a guy that I'll be honest with you, I don't have a lot of that stuff up here. It's just a lot of these fights and a lot of these old fights and stuff that Mark and those guys talk about. Now I'm 45, so I've actually seen a lot of these fights. And then when they start talking about these fights, then it rings back. Oh yeah, I remember that fight, and then I can discuss these fights with them. But if you ask me where the fuck the fight was held, who beat who for the national title on this day, and it could even be popular fighters. Like my favorite fighter is Pernell Whitaker, but I can guarantee I'll get a question about him wrong because that type of shit I don't remember. And that's how Mark's test is designed, right? And I always tell everybody, I say it up here plenty of times, ain't no damn historian. I'll forget my fucking head if it won't attach to my shoulders. So, you know what I mean? I'm no historian. But when it comes to what they do with these in that ring, that's my specialty. That's my specialty right there. That's why I love the sport. I tell you what they doing with these things. And I know how to use them too. You know, I know how to transition my weight and get down with this, you know what I mean? But outside of that, man, when Julius and the fucking Bob Arum politics and he did this on March 23rd, man, I don't know what the man, look, those motherfuckers, I defer to Julius. I think IQ when it comes to politics and all of that. And I mean, I do my own research. And once I find out, I got locked in, but I defer to him. Historian shit, intangible, Mark, BL, Beats. I defer to those guys. Even IBT when it comes to that shit.
All right, chill.
I know.
I'm just kidding.
But you know what? When it comes to what's going on in that ring, shit, I'll ask IBT or Ring IQ, hey, what you think about this fight? I don't defer to a motherfucker. I defer to D Jeff when it comes to that. So that's my specialty. And that test that Mark got designed is out of my it's out of my league, guys. I'll be honest with you. Like a lot of people don't want to be honest about what they know and what they what they do know and what they don't know. Like I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'm no guru of that shit, bro. And I'm not. I follow way too many sports for that shit, man. Way too many sports. And I know a lot about a lot of sports. These guys, Beats and Mark and even IBT and 8 Sands and Intangible, they study boxing. They focus on this shit. And I'm not like, these guys are much more informed than I am when it comes to that. And you guys are going to find out today when I take that test. Y'all, that quiz, y'all might think I'm joking, but I'm going to try. So don't think I'm tanking it. But if y'all see me pop up with 2, 3, or 0, don't fucking be surprised, bro. Because I ain't. I'm going to be laughing my ass off. I hope y'all going to be enjoying the show too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've got a nice warm up question for you.
Yeah.
All right.
No, don't ask it because it might be on Mark's quiz. Don't play.
No, I don't think it will be.
I heard Chet calling yesterday because Chet was asking some good questions. He said, "Damn it, Chet, stop asking questions. You messing up questions on my quiz."
right, this one's a real easy one. I think you should be able to get it. How many current or former world champions has Demetrius Andre defeated? Fully fledged world champions.
None? Who? One?
That is correct. Demetrius Andre has not defeated a single full fledged world champion.
Not a damn one.
All right.
That one right.
How many current or former world champions has Alfredo Angulo defeated?
That I don't know. I don't know.
Well, he beat Peter Quillen, so that's better than Andre.
Oh, right. There you go. He already got Andre.
Josecito Lopez has also defeated Victor Ortiz. So that's more former or current world champions than Demetrius Andre right there.
Hey, let me tell you something. I was on Mark's show, and I ended before I left off. I said, for any of you that don't think I know shit about boxing, you can go click that link on my channel and debate me. Hey, you're always welcome, my friend. What's up, Mark? What's going on? Hey, I'm talking crazy.
What's up?
Waiting for that big quiz.
Yeah, what's up? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Yeah, I think I got some delay. Y'all hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you. I'm going with my lucky number today. You said we got to pick from 1 to 15. I'm going with my lucky number. I ain't going to tell you what it is. I'll tell you on the show.
I'd like for you to tell me now so people know on your show what bat you picked.
Lucky number 7. That's my lucky number. That's the one I'm going
Number
with.
7, okay.
Number 7.
Okay. I know that batch of questions myself by heart, and I know how tough that quiz is. Good luck.
Oh, shit.
You don't give a shit if it's easy or hard.
Hell no. I don't give a rap.
I'm playing mind games, bro.
Hey, Lady Jack, I appreciate that. But let me tell you something, sister. If I hit 5, I am going to be ecstatic. Y'all think I'm joking, man. If I hit 5, I heard those questions, man, and Pete's answering those questions. I was like, holy shit, bro. This guy has in-depth knowledge. That was just spectacular to me, bro. 19 out of 5, 20 out of, I don't give a shit. 19 or 20. That's just spectacular, bro.
Oh, yeah. It's not easy.
Oh.
Like, and anyone who says,
I want AOFs to come take, you sign up, fucker. You don't got to show your face. You can do just like this and answer the damn question. You sign up for that quiz. I bet you AOFs get -2. Now, how do you pull that off? How you pull off -2?
he gets deducted a point forever. He gets deducted a point for typing.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Those questions were quite, interesting to me, fam. I tell you what, and Beats, man, good gosh, some of those questions, Beats didn't even think. He didn't even think.
No.
He just answered it right off the bat. Like, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, tell him one of the questions, Mark. Tell him one of the questions. Just that you asked.
That Beats got correct. Sure. Yeah. All right. So, how many official full world titles did Charlie Burley win?
Right. No, I don't.
The answer's 0. The answer's 0. Beats got it. Which legendary Hall of Fame trainer and fighter trained Joe Louis? Jack Blackburn. Let's see. What else did he get? Let's see. Which legendary Filipino fighter defeated Jimmy Wilde in 1923 to become lineal flyweight world champion? Pancho Villa.
Right. See?
These are questions that he got like off the bat. Like, which Mexican fighter did Tommy Hearns defeat in 1980 in round 2 to become WBA welterweight champion? Pino Cuevas. Who dropped Archie Moore 3 times in the first round and once in the 5th, whilst getting dropped 4 times himself on his way to an 11-round stoppage defeat in 1958? Yvon Durrell.
All right.
So,
Guys, you
Beats,
fucking crazy. I'm telling you right now, I don't know that shit. I don't have no shame in my game. Like, what the fuck? You know what's funny to me? What's the embarrassment of telling someone you don't know that?
there is none.
Man, I ain't got no
Look,
problem. That's why I'm saying
here's
I
the
got the questions on these tests. You can call me what you want. If I get 1 or 2, I'm good. I'm with Jackal, JD. I'm good. You take the test and see how many you get.
trivia is just a bit of fun.
On that test today, every question that I get correct on that quiz today, I am happy. The first one, yes, I got one. That's how happy I am. Because those are really good quizzes, man. I'm telling you. And I don't have performance anxiety. Y'all see how I get up here and just thinking with anybody like it's no tomorrow. I don't have any performance anxiety or any of that. Those quizzes are pretty intricate, bro. And you know, the score 8. Who was that? 8. Del Boy got 18, didn't he?
No, Del Boy didn't do it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, only 3 people have officially taken it. JD got 2, Doc got 13, and Beats got 19.
13 is fucking awesome. Doc, 13 is good, man.
Yeah. Doc's questions weren't easy.
Doc's.
No, they were Beats'. Like, look, at the end of the day, you're spanning over, what, over 140 years? It's 1880, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Anything can happen. 1 second you're asked a question about Bernard Hopkins, the next second you're asked who the fuck is Paddy Duffy.
Look, Mark, I bought some new equipment.
This motherfucker. I'm half expecting D, like if he doesn't know an answer, just to be like, I don't fucking know. Next.
That sounds about right. No, I'm gonna try to guess though. I mean, like sometimes
that's gonna be the fun part. That D just guesses every time. Just if he doesn't know, just takes a random guess. And like I ask him a question about somebody, and he names somebody from like 1832 out of nowhere like that. That'd be funny as shit.
Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of that. So get ready, get your popcorn to get ready to laugh because we're gonna get a lot of that shit. Because somebody made a good point yesterday. It's better to at least take a shot at it.
Yeah, it is. Because if you guessed the answer, you've got an extra point.
You'll get it right. You know? And I will tell y'all this though. And then this will make it a little interesting. I ain't even gonna tell y'all when I'm taking the guess, but just know I will be guessing. So now y'all got.
I'll know when you're
guessing. You'll know.
I'll know because I'll know there ain't no way in hell if a certain question comes up and you just say a random name.
Ain't no fucking way D knew that shit.
I'll know. And I'm looking at your questions here. There's certain ones that if you get them right, they're complete guesses. Guesses.
That's just gonna be hilarious, bro. It's gonna be a blast. I'm telling you. As soon as you told me about it, I was like, "Oh hell yeah, sign me up! Sign me up!"
I wrote these all down from head, by the way. I wrote them all down from head, right? And then after I wrote them, I went and double and triple checked to make sure. Out of all the questions that I wrote, I've written over 600 questions. In case anyone's wondering, there was only 3 that I actually had the answers incorrect to. So there we go.
Nice.
Well, good. That's nice. Well, I think that the more people that watch the show today, I think more people would be willing to take the quiz.
Well, let's say you come up and you just, I have a feeling D wants to get all of the answers wrong, just to be like, I stand alone. I stand alone. I have a feeling you really want to. You really want to get.
If that shit happen, I will be unique. I'll be the only one on board with a donut. The only one. Unique.
But at the same point, there is no way to decipher who knows what questions. I do not know what D will know the answers to off his head because I've not been around the guy his entire life and what he remembers. I've no idea. there could be a singular moment that stands out in D's mind and he remembers everything about. It could be something on Purnell. It could be on Tommy Hearns. You never know who it could be on, right? And he'll get the answer right.
Yeah,
So I can't decipher who's.
And like we've had these discussions, and I think it was you and I, and which was on BL's channel. I think one of the few times I was on there, and I can't even remember what we were talking about. And then, but I jumped in there, and you was like, "Oh, wow, Dia shock you every now and then," because it was something, like something. Because usually when you guys are talking, I just kind of sit back, listen, and absorb that shit.
Yeah.
But just that particular day, like I knew something about that, even though it was way back. I know something, but just the extent of knowledge you guys have, is like that shit's over my head from that.
Yo, IBT, what day you free, bro?
I'm thinking I might be able to do it I don't know, maybe tomorrow.
But
what day is tomorrow? Saturday?
Yeah. Because
what times would you be free?
All right, guys. Troll alert. Hold on. Here we go. What's up? What's up, Hamish? What's up, Hamish?
What up, Hamish?
Hamish? Hamish? Hamish? And we live. All right, man. Whatever. He'll talk when he wants to, but anyway, Sakib Tone in the building was good. Tone said, D gonna shock the world. That's right, Tone. Chet Collins, what's up, Chet? Lawrence, what's good with your fam? Timmy Nealon, what's up, brother? Yeah, man. I'm telling you, like I said, I'm not Mark though. It would be hilarious to me if I didn't get any. I think I'll get some. But it would be funny if I didn't, and I'm not intending to do that.
Man, you ducked Hefe last night, man.
Oh, there he is.
You lie, man.
What was that, Hamish?
You ducked Hefe last night, man. J4B. Salute J4B.
Oh, okay. Yeah, salute to MXBC and J4B, but I didn't duck anything because I didn't know I was supposed to appear. Like,
you lied to the fans once again, bro. You made exposed many times, man.
Yeah.
Look, man, D, you ducking, bruh.
I know, man. Well, I guess I'm a
J4B, man. The real movement out here, man.
Well, I mean, I could be a ducker from the J4B, but you can call it duck, and I call it choice of not coming over there. So
you used to be in the LDBC, man.
What? Listen,
using the LDBC, man. Everyone knows
it was in the LDBC.
Everyone knows this, man.
Wow, that's strange, man. He said that 78 kicked me out, but
you learn something new every day, D. Apparently.
Man, you know what, Mark? Guess what? This was Mark on here yesterday. Guess what, Mark? He said, "I'm gonna tell you how I know you was in the LBBC." Because in 2018, I just started laughing. I was
you went on YouTube.
No, that's what I told him. I said, "No, you cannot know me because anybody that knows me, Mark guys know me from when I first started this shit. I wasn't on no fucking YouTube in 2018. I was in fucking commercial paint somewhere out in fucking Pataskala painting the fucking police station."
D was talking about women's tennis and World Cup basketball in 2019, man.
I got kicked out in 2018. I was like, man, I didn't know any of you fucks in 2018, you lying shit. Oh boy, man. That's funny though, that guy. He's welcome to come up here anytime. Come back up as long as he's respectful.
I like how he's got a Scottish name with an American Southern
Hamish
accent.
Lester. Hamish Lester. Wasn't that Michael J. Fox uncle's name on Back to the Future 3?
Like, fuck if I know, man. I'm not watching the third sequel of Back to the Future, man. The first one was bad enough.
Well, it's just, I think that was it. Yeah, Hamish McFly. That was his name. No, what on it? his great
I thought his name was
grandfather.
Marty McFly, wasn't it?
Whose name was Hamish in that movie? Somebody's name was Hamish. Yeah, his name.
D is stuck on that shit.
Hamish.
I know that Hamish was a character in Braveheart. He was the big bearded ginger dude who was throwing the logs with fucking Mel Gibson,
Man, I love
man.
that movie, bro. Braveheart with Mel Gibson. It's just so fucking long, bro. I watched that movie twice.
It's not long enough.
Yeah. Now, Lords of the Rings, I watched like 4 times, and that's longer shit too.
I guarantee you, D would love some Lord of the Rings questions to pop up on this shit.
I would do pretty good on the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not, because I took one. I did take a Lord of the Rings quiz, and I missed, and I'm like, wait a minute. You know why? Because I didn't read the books.
All right, here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready, D? Trivia question, Lord of the Rings. This is gonna make me sound nerdy as shit when I say this, but D, right?
Mm-hmm.
Frodo's uncle Bilbo was celebrating his birthday at the start of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Which birthday was he celebrating?
I don't know that.
His 11th.
11.
111 years old.
11.
Boy. In what dialect?
No. Save the quizzing for later, dog.
Yo, bro, I can freestyle trivia questions.
You know what else? You missed the.
Why do you laugh at the fans so much, man?
What's that, Hamish?
Oh, what? What up, bro?
What'd you say, Hamish? Oh, man. All right, man.
Look, man, D, you ducking El Jefe, bro.
Girl, I'm giving you a chance to talk, and you got us on standstill. But look, Mark, since you up here, today's show was about potential upsets, and this is the ones I had. Sadai upset Feigenbutz. Jack Cokley upset I can't say the dude's last name. Abass Baraou. Upset there. What was the other one?
Oh, those fights are over.
Oh yeah. No. They come on at 2 p.m. They get ready to come on.
Okay, I was gonna say, like you said, they upset him. I was like, what? Feigenbutz lost?
That's what.
No. They're possible upsets.
Possible upsets. That's what this live was about. Possible upsets tonight. And I had those fights on there. Cokley.
Okay, so yeah, I don't think Feigenbutz is losing.
I know.
I don't think Feigenbutz is losing. I think that's unlikely, very unlikely. He's a lot better than his opponent. His opponent's trash. Like trash.
Feigenbutz is not all that great to me though.
No, but he's greater than his opponent by a lot.
He's strong. But yeah, the guy Sadai is not.
He's gonna knock that dude out.
You think so? We'll see. I put him up there for the upset majority. I mean, split decision or majority.
Okay.
I don't know. That'll swing. I need to make some ground, man. Y'all too far ahead of me. I gotta do some crazy shit. But anyway, all right. So it was the Sadai, but Jack Cokley. These are the more reasonable ones. Jack Cokley, because they have him as the underdog against this Abass Barrio. And then what do you think?
Yeah. Well, I got Jack, but like politics and boxing right now, what the upside on Barrio, like if Jack don't like make it decisive, I don't think he's getting the decision. Even though I got Jack, I think Jack's the better fighter. And this is very early on for his opponent, very early on. But the kid's a good fighter as well, so this is a real litmus test. Because Jack's been around, he's fought against everybody, and nobody's ever had easy work with Cokley, man. He's a good fighter.
Oh. So, okay, the next one was, which I don't understand the books on this one, Mark. They just don't understand. I don't know. Caleb Truax, Alfredo Angulo.
50-50 fight, anyone can win.
Yeah, they got Alfredo Angulo underdog in that fight.
Fair enough.
I don't think so.
Bet money on him.
Ooh,
That's what he's doing.
You have money on
And
him.
I don't, but like I mean, people probably should if he's the underdog. Is he? What odds is he at?
What I tell y'all, I did already. I already did bet on
What
him.
odds is he at? What odds is he at? He could knock out Truax. That man's shot and has no chin.
Exactly. That's exactly what D and I said.
What did I say, guys? That's what I'm telling you. So anyway, D was another one. Let me move on. It was Joe Hughes, Sam Maxwell, because they two young guys, and they got Sam Maxwell favored by almost a minus 200. And I was like, nah, this young guy could upset him. But here was this is one, Sonny Edwards and Thomas and Samba. I ain't all that convinced with Sonny. I like Charlie, but I ain't all that convinced with Sonny. They got him at a minus 750 mark.
I know why.
Why?
Because I've seen Essomba fight.
Okay. Break it down to me. Why is Charlie
There you go. That's all I need to say. I've seen the man fight.
Charlie Edwards by decision, but I've seen Charlie Edwards fight. Why is he so favored? Like
Break.
750? That's crazy. Well, y'all heard Mark. He's seen him fight.
Hello?
Fight.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello?
You can't hear us?
It's breaking up.
Mark's having technical
I
difficulties.
think it's on Mark's end. Yeah. I hear you just fine. I hear him too.
Go out and come in, Mark. Go back out and come in. It's the way. It's the radio waves out in Ireland.
Hello? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah. So, Essomba struggles with range. He struggles with range. Sonny's good on his back foot. He's not a great fighter, but like at this level, he's okay. He's okay. He can keep long. He can use his range. Essomba needs to get inside to cause any problems. He's able to do it when people stand still, but Sonny's always kind of like moving around in a big circle, just trying to pop the jab. Doesn't really have much power. I mean, Harris was able to beat him up on the inside and on the outside. I mean, he did okay when he fought, what was his name? Kyle Williams, right? So Kyle Williams was in 7-0, 8-0 when he fought him. He lost a split decision to him because Williams got dropped in the first round and Williams got cut. He had a tough night because Williams was trying to fight him in the pocket. He wasn't using his jab. I just think Sonny's going to have just too much tactical nous for him, man, to be honest. Like, even though I don't think Sonny's that good, he's got range on him. He does have a long reach advantage, even though he's the shorter fighter, you know?
Yeah.
And he's very fast, so I think Sonny's going to box him to a comprehensive decision. I think it's going to be very comprehensive on points, man.
I got you. I still don't like the 475. I ain't fucking with that fight.
I wouldn't bet on it. I wouldn't bet on it. There's no odds on Sonny. Listen, there's no value money in Sonny, and Essomba's a mad long shot. Like, it's a mad long shot. It's very unlikely.
I didn't mess with that one, Mark. I was just joking. But look, Victor Postile, Jose Ramirez. Potential. Okay.
You want me to give you my odds of like percentage?
Yeah, brother. The guru.
I think Postile has like a 10% chance at winning.
10?
Wow. Will I tell you why?
All right, go ahead. Break it down.
Because he is not the network fighter. Ramirez is. He has to knock out Jose Ramirez. I give him a 1 in 10 chance of doing it.
Let's talk about it like we were talking about it earlier. How we see the fight happening. Like, fuck the politics. Because in that sense, I ain't talking about the betting. This is like our boxing discussion.
Okay. How I see it going? Okay. Ramirez comes out, tries to use a bit of a double jab, just to kind of establish things. Postile kind of just moving around, being as awkward as he normally is, getting the long jab out. Ramirez rushes to get onto the inside. Postile ties him up, right? Ramirez starts to throw him off him. This continues for a couple of rounds. Ramirez starts backing him up further towards the ropes because he's good at cutting the ring off, and Postile's feet are slowing a bit. Ramirez is going to start using that short uppercut on the inside, trying to work him, use the elbow, push him back, lean on him. He's over time, he's just going to wear Postal down by getting into the pocket. It's pretty easy for him. Postal's feet have been slowing down. I saw it against what's his name, dude who got robbed in England, Mahmood, something like that. Mamoon, Mamoon who got robbed in the UK against Tyrone McKenna. His feet were slowing down. When you get into the pocket with him, he struggles now. I mean, Taylor didn't really pocket fight him as much as he should have. If you look at Najmit, what's his name, Najmit, whatever.
No. Really? Sorry, Mark. I just read a comment that just pissed me off. Are you serious? Where y'all get that from? Where that come from, Timmy Nealon? Said Caleb Truax out tomorrow's fight. Son of a bitch.
How does that affect your card? Is it just canceled or
It's canceled.
make a new one?
They're gonna give me my money back. But no, that setup is what's important.
Yeah, because Angulo was a big underdog.
Yeah, that's why. Fuck, man.
That's why I didn't bet on that fight, because I heard rumors 2 days ago. Truax.
Son of a bitch. You know when you get that perfect setup, Mark, you're like, oh yeah, this is gonna come in. And now he's out. This was fooey. Fooey. Hey, that ticket today, guys. If y'all put that ticket's null and void. After the end of the discussion earlier, Mark, I gave them a ticket if they wanted to, and then Google was on that one. So that ticket's null and void. That ain't gonna happen.
The D special has been canceled for today.
Yeah, the D special is out of there. I had Angulo by decision, and it was plus 320 on that. So.
Both fighters winning by the decision was underdog odds, which was funny. They were both plus. So if you put money on either of them winning by points, you got money.
Yeah, you got a plus 170 on Truax, and you got a plus 320 on freaking Angulo, both by decision.
I'm doing the bet right now myself. Hold on.
I told you.
No, not that bad. Different.
No, I know. I'm just saying. It's just, but look, man. So, hey, guys, we can still go post style if y'all want to go for that. That's the long shot. Well, Mark says it's a long shot. I think post style got a better chance than that, but that's the fun ticket anyway. But it ain't gonna be 7-10 no more. Matter of fact, here I'll tell y'all what it's gonna be. They're gonna give me that back anyway. So let's do it right quick. Man, that's a crap show.
I've got a three leg parlay right here. That $5 returns. Let's see, 3-leg parlay returns 103.
The fights tonight.
2 fights tonight and 1 fight tomorrow.
All right, what is it? What you got?
Kulke on points, Feigenbutz on the stoppage, and Maxwell on points.
That's a good card.
$5 returns 103.
Really?
Okay, you got Kulke on points.
Yep.
Which one's the underdog one there? Oh, Kulke. Yeah, that's. I keep forgetting he's the underdog technically.
How you got Feigenbutz?
Feigenbutz on the stoppage, and Maxwell on points over Joe Hughes.
Plus 200. Feigenbutz. Oh no, that's technical decision. Feigenbutz. Hold on, let me see what they got here. Because we got different sites.
You need to go into method of victory
Yeah,
there.
that's what I'll slide down to. Feigenbutz by that's plus 115 over here. And then what was the
Maxwell on points.
Maxwell on point. Oh, I might put 2 tickets in on that one. But that dude Maxwell's kind of wild. I think that kid Joe Hughes might upset him. But okay, Maxwell on points. Let's do that. I'm gonna put this ticket in, Mark. All right, perfect.
What's the 3-leg parlay I give you?
Plus 120. Maxwell on points.
Yeah, but what's the 3-leg parlay I give you?
That's the one you just gave me. You said Feigenbutz by KO.
Yeah.
Maxwell on points, and where's the other bet? Must not have
And
win
Cocaine
That one
on
was
point.
okay.
Cocaine by decision, right?
Yep. As a 3-leg parlay, what odds does it give you?
Let me see. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm going
Should
back
tell
into that. Okay, by decision. Oh shit, plus 450. Yeah, let's take that. All right, so on $5 bet here. Oh, it's 125 on mine.
There you go. That's a
Yeah,
solid bet.
Yeah, but I'm not betting 5. You know my tickets are $1. So
There you go. 25 bucks.
Yeah. There you go, guys. That's a pretty good ticket, Mark. Thank you, my friend. I'm gonna put this in, courtesy of my brother, Unrivaled. Here we go, guys. Bam! I see it. There it is, right there. Feigenbutz for the knockout. Maxwell on points. Okay, by decision. $1 gets you $25.02. Let's place the bets. We got it. Let's go.
We had to swap out the we had to change the menu up a little. The daily special, the D special got changed to the Mark special.
Hey man. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's the special today, guys. Let me enlarge that so y'all can see it. Take that. Feigenbutz. Y'all take that bet, put it in. Y'all see $1? $3 gets you 75.06. You know?
Joe Smith made me a lot of money last weekend, right?
What was it?
Joe Smith made me a lot of money last weekend on the alternative group round betting 9-12.
Oh wow. Yeah, man. I told myself to call you anyway. I gotta trail you on these. I gotta learn, bro, from you and Gun Rights and my man Boston Nick. Like, I have to learn. I gotta get my skills up. More or less for the show. Not. I mean, I don't mess around with these little small parlays, but I just want to get my skills up and knowledge up on it more or less for the prediction show. You know what I mean? Jamal, what's up? Salute LDBC. Why are you so biased? Mark, you anti-LDBC. Yeah, we love you, Jamal Shelton. How about that? But
Cool.
yeah, man. I gotta get my skills up. That's all.
I mean, it's just about going through the websites, right, and looking at odds and kind of having an idea on what's good odds, really, and that's all it is.
Right.
Like knowing what's good odds in a specific fight. Like take Kulke on points against Abass, yeah, that's a good bet, man. What's it, plus 450? You said D plus 450 on Kulke on points against the kid who's got no experience.
Yeah, exactly. That one I'm really surprised is sorry. That one I'm really surprised is such a massive underdog. I don't know what they're looking at that makes them think that's the case.
Politics.
Yeah, and politics and some of these sites, some of these books in Vegas, bro, they're not as informed as we are. You'd be surprised. You would think that they're as informed about this sport as we are, but they're simply not, man. And they have to rely more on statistics and past fights and such, which there are intangibles in this sports that can make those things not as significant in certain fights. We know those things, whereas the books don't. Some of them, they don't know.
I just hope Jack's really up for this fight because Jack's the type of guy who could capitulate and underperform. Because sometimes he looks special. And look at him against Derevianchenko. He looked like a world beater, didn't he? He looked like an elite level fighter.
That's one of the fights I looked at, and I was like, wow, he looked pretty good in that fight. Either he looked pretty good in that fight, or Derevianchenko looked terrible. But I would say, hey, he looked pretty good in that fight.
Yeah.
It was a great performance.
That's what I was telling you earlier with John Kolke. It's kind of weird because he'll have really close fights against guys who are perceived to be much better than him, and then guys who are perceived to be much lower than him. He'll also have close fights or more competitive fights than he should.
He's the German J-Rock, man. He's the German J-Rock.
Yeah. So
The German J Rock.
he's from Ecuador. I thought.
Oh shit! Is that what he is, Mark?
I thought Colque was from Ecuador.
Oh, he fights for Germany. That's what they got under his tag. Germany.
Oh, okay. But yeah, solid fighter. That's why I was just kind of confused as to why this guy's such a massive favorite. And there's sometimes when I would say like the odds are kind of strange. For example, the Jose Ramirez versus Victor Postal. I wouldn't really say that this fight is such a like one-sided wash, but I think it is that everyone is just, oh yeah, I think it'll be competitive, or I think Jose Ramirez will win. I think the consensus is he will win, so that really inflates the odds. It doesn't really tell you the details of the fight, right? It doesn't tell you, oh, I think he might have some. Yeah, I think he might suffer through some difficulty or face adversity, but he'll still win. All it really reads is, oh, he'll win. Okay, odds go up, right?
Yeah.
You do when just the easiest piece of advice there, yeah. Never bet on heart or belief. Always bet on analysis. Line of form, the way things will be running, all that good stuff. That's literally it.
Yeah.
That's why I bet on Smith versus Alida. Alida looked kind of half shot against Michael Seals, to be honest. I know he pulled out the stoppage, but he didn't look like he was able to move anymore, man.
I've been doing pretty good on boxing. I've been fucking around losing money on basketball when all that stupid shit happening, man. Fucking the Milwaukee Bucks. It was ranked. No, you know it was a minus 15, no, 10,000 or 12,000 or some shit like this. The fucking Orlando Magic beat them. Like, I'm like, man, that shit killed. Like, I've tickets because that was one of those games I had in there. Like, okay, my parlay, like a short thing. On like 5, I said, are you kidding me, bro? 122 to 110. I said, you know what? This basketball shit is driving me fucking nuts. And every fight I had, it was like 5 bang-up parlay tickets, mixed parlays, marks. I had basketball, UFC, boxing on them, right? You know what I mean? And all the other tickets nice. Boom, fights hit. Fuck the Milwaukee Bucks lose at 10,000, minus 10,000. I'm like, dog, that's the last thing on your ticket you think gonna lose. What? Basketball. I said, man, couldn't have predicted that. I think every basketball channel, Wager Talk, Oz HQ got it wrong. Jimmy got it wrong. Everybody I see got that one wrong. Nobody got that shit right. The Bucks just fucked. I said that thing wrecked a whole lot of parlays this weekend. Guaranteed that game just killed parlays.
Yeah. There you go. I'm out there doing that 3-leg parlay now on the boxing. Maxwell on points, Feigenbutz stoppage, and full count.
You just put it in too, huh?
Yeah, it's not a bad bet.
Yeah, man, that's a pretty good bet. I had $25 for $1. That's pretty good, man.
$100 for $5. Come on.
West Brom in the building. What's good? Luis Puente said Caleb Truex is out. Live. Yeah, I know, man. We just heard. Freaking screwed up my ticket too. West Brom. Luis, what's up? Ramirez Crawford 2022. Man, I don't want to see that shit in 2022. I really don't. Crawford be too old. Ramirez be fighting a 35-year-old Crawford in 2022. Ooh-wee.
Damn.
I think about that.
That's kind of concerning to think about, because right now I would consider Crawford in his prime, right? But you said 2022. I'm like, that's not too far from now. And you said 35-year-old Crawford, right? I'm thinking, how long does this guy have to make these big fights at welterweight? Kind of concerning. I know you put it like that.
Then they talk about 154. I'm like, bro, Crawford, all of this fucking hoopla over Terrence Crawford, they need to calm it down. The dude you can't say that Crawford is declining or anything like that, because the dude is nice, right? But he's aging. Okay, so I'm not going to say he's declining, but he is aging, which means he's not improving. He's not. He's already climaxed. He may be just sitting at his climax right now. You understand? He's at his peak. This is it. He's not going to go up from here. So you guys understand this dude is getting older. Man, what the fuck? Oh, he's got to fight Spence, and he's got to fight somebody else at least. That's 2 fights. Those are at least 2 fights we want to see him in. All of this other bullshit, I don't even care, bro. Spence is one. We would like to see Manny Pacquiao or something, but I don't care who the other one is. We got 2 good fights out of Crawford, in my opinion. 2 good ones. After that, who knows, bro?
Well,
bullshit. I ain't trying to hear it.
Well, in all fairness to Crawford's age, because he hasn't really had any big, like really grueling fights or tough fights, considering he always stays in shape, he's had quite a few years now where he's not really been in a war, right? He might actually be quote-unquote younger than Errol Spence, who's coming off that Sean Porter war and a car accident. And now he's going to have to go against Danny Garcia, which I don't think Danny Garcia is just gonna go show up to lay down. You know what I mean?
Crawford ain't built like Spence though.
No, but I'm saying 33 might not actually be 33.
No, I'm saying he not his frame. He not built. Spence ain't. He's yet to move up. This is tumultuous. This is a tumultuous weight class for Crawford to begin with. Spence needs to go up anyway. You know what I mean? Just the frame difference. So I understand what you're saying about the time and wear and tear, but the punishment for Crawford is different at 147 than Spence. Spence is less punishment for Spence. Let's put it that way. The motherfucker should have been at 154. Cap out at like 168, maybe. But he's down at 147. So they're taking a different kind of a beating. You know what I mean?
I can get that perspective. I just wanted to offer, he is 33, but he might still be in his prime for a while.
Yeah, but either way, you make a valid point. So let's say that he preserved his youth, so to speak, sort of like a Floyd, right? Where he could fight into his later days because of the way he treated himself and didn't take as much punishment. So let's say he preserved his youth. I still don't want to see a fucking 35-year-old Crawford versus a Jose Ramirez. I still don't want to see that shit. And I don't think that, okay, the Judas Igritis Calvelasquez drops him at 147. How much damage could he really do at 154? Let's keep it real, bro. Let's keep it real. How much damage could he do going into the mid-30s?
Yeah, I don't want to see him at 154. If he moves up to 154, I don't want to see him at welterweight ever again. Really, that Spence fight dies the second he moves up to me.
And he should retire there, and I don't think he'll have too many fights there. Somebody gonna put the funk on Crawford at 154. Like Jeff Horn, like I said, Jeff Horn got in that goddamn corner and locked him up, and Crawford got mad at that, man. He pieced Jeff Horn up. He 2-stepped out of that corner, then he started letting Jeff Horn have it. My thing is this: Jeff Horn can't box, but he was able to get his ass in that corner and piece him up. When he get up there to 154, the guys that can do, they're gonna muscle him, bro. He ain't gonna be able to muscle none of them guys. That fight you seen at post out, it's gonna be Crawford at 154 every goddamn fight. He gonna be moving like that, and God forbid if they cut him off, probably gonna be night. He let a little Gamboa rock him. Nah, bro, I'm not feeling this 154 shit going into your mid-30s. Like, fuck that, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm just not feeling it, man. What's up, Saint Britt? So I don't know. See, Mark, you see why I told you none of my lives will be monetized. They'll always be demonetized because I could go off on a tangent like that one. And I think probably there I said about 15, 16 fucks, about 3 shits, maybe about 5 bullshits. Demonetized. Oh boy, fucking sailor. All right, IBT, my hombre. Give me some closing thoughts, man. We shut this one down.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on. Good conversation, fun times. Thanks, Mark, as well for coming on. If you can, try to get that Mark daily special before the fights happen. Just trying to lock in those. What was it? Jack Holke on points, Feigenbutz by stoppage, and Maxwell by points as well. That's a good card. Especially the Holke one for sure. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Peace.
All right, peace, man. Thanks for coming on. Mark, give me some closing thoughts. Could be another bet. What you got? Got another bet?
I like apples.
You like apples?
Yeah.
Touche. You as well.
Hope everybody has a blessed day. Thanks for having me on, D. It's always good to get that talk on. Always remember, by the way, if you're taking any betting tips from anybody or anybody's channel, just remember that you are taking the advice from a complete stranger online. Shout out to Richard Dwyer. Take care, guys, and peace.
Peace. Appreciate that, Mark. Appreciate y'all coming on, kicking it with me. Hey, guys, might be some upsets this weekend. Could be some of the ones we listed today. We shall see. Fights are on right now, so enjoy the fights. Enjoy y'all weekend. Stay safe. And y'all know how I always end this thing. For the love of sports, let's talk about it. Peace.